Greetings, everyone! My name is Spot, and welcome to a Let's Try of Driftland the Magic Revival. This is by a group called Star Drifters, so that should be pretty easy to remember. And it is a real-time strategy, kind of, there's some stuff that's reminiscent with some other games, which you'll see. And, but yeah, the premise is there used to be a world and mages were fighting, and then they used up all the magic, and it's been a long time, and now the magic has started to reassert itself, and so magi started to be born again, you know, blah, blah, blah. But the actual playstyle is a little bit interesting. There is base building and kind of proxy combat stuff, and yeah, we're going to be looking into it. Options-wise, this is early access, by the way. And let's see, we have video options here, blah, blah. Controls are pretty much, you know, very basic. Audio, blah, blah, all the things you'd find. Normal things. I don't think this is a port, so it was built for the PC for sure. Let's do a single player thing. I'm actually going to set this to practice, and what this mainly means is that there's not any other empires. It's more of a sandbox mode, and but there are some barbarians, NPC stuff, so we can show off some of the combat. We'll do difficulty normal, resources, map size is small, that's fine. You can also go into advanced and actually set up like actual slots here with a bunch of stuff here, which is nice. And I assume there's multiplayer. Yep, there is. And actually, multiplayer would be pretty cool in this game, to be honest. So, as you'll see. So let's go ahead and start. I like the aesthetics of this game, actually, quite a bit. For early access, it looks really great. All right, so we're going to skip the tutorial, because that's why I'm here. Yes, I do. Thank you. All right, so here's the deal. So some interesting things. First of all, this is our castle. We start with one explorer. And explorers, well, they do geology and things like that, but you know, we'll get there as we go. First thing first is we have total population, which is 10, and that's provided by our castle, right? We have 0 of 3 living space, and these are done accomplished with cottages, which we'll get into in a moment. This is our current food income, which this is being provided by our castle. You'll notice that our castle is providing plus 12. Food consumed is minus 10, so each population is consuming 1 food. And then we have gold. And then we have other resources, which is mana, which we use for spells, which we'll get into in a moment. Wood, stone, coal, iron, diamond, and rubies. And then we also have some research points over here, which they call progress points. So you're playing a mage for the most part, right? And so you have spells down here, and you start out with elemency spells and things like that, and these get unlocked through the castle. And I believe you actually have to build another structure to get access to these and upgrade it in the main game, but if you're in sandbox mode like this, you just get access to them when you upgrade your castle. So these primarily are elemency spells, which are kind of, you know, damage-dealing spells, right? And then you have other things like plane walking and restoration, which you only have heal right now, and awakening, which is a very big part of the mechanics of this game, and we'll get into in a moment. And then you also have infrastructure. This is your base building stuff. Industry, military, bridges, and demolition, which is just your normal demolition, as you would expect. All right, so you'll notice that when we hover over one of the whole map is broken into these floating islands. Okay, it's actually quite cool looking if you look at it. Yeah. So if you hover over an island, you'll notice up here, which is going to go away because I'm not over the island, but if you look in this area right here, right under our main resources, you'll notice that it shows that this island will support up to 3 cottages. Currently, we know about 215 wood and 372 stone. Now, the interesting thing about this, this is stuff that we can actually extract from this island right now, and it doesn't refill. Once it's gone, it's gone. The interesting thing is, if you notice the symbol over here that has the multicolors and the question mark, it means that this island has not had any geology done on it. So we haven't actually searched for resources. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to right-click anywhere on the island, and I'm going to choose geology. What this is going to do is this is going to have any explorer we have go to this island and start running geological searches on it. And you'll notice that first of all, they're looking for coal, and they're going to look for steel, gold, mana, ruby, and then diamond. Now, the interesting thing about this is you'll notice this reward 10. I can actually put more gold into this, which pretty much offers more of a reward for doing this work. Because you don't have any direct control over your units. They do pretty much what they want to do. What I've found that this does, at least in the sandbox mode, is if you have multiple explorers, if you pop this up, you'll get more than one to go, right? Because it's pretty much 10 gold per explorer that you want to go do something. So he's searching, and as he's doing this, he'll either find or will not find certain amounts of these resources on this island. And this is the case with all islands. You'll notice this one over here has 1.2 thousand wood and 239 stone, and may have other things. Usually you'll know about the wood and the stone up front just by a hover, but the rest of the stuff you gotta look for. You'll notice he did not find any coal here. So in the meantime, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here and we're going to build a cottage. Do we want to put this here? Now you'll notice that the dotted outline is a place you could normally build, but there are things there, and these resources actually exist. So the actual sources, the 372 stone we saw, this is that stone. Like, we can actually build there, but it would remove 60 stone from this island. So we're not going to do that right now. I'm actually going to put this guy like right here. We're going to build this. Now, gold production is interesting. Gold production you get from your castle. You also get from gold mines, which you can find on certain islands, like he's looking for gold right now. But also, you get gold from population. But you only get gold from population who are idle. Okay? Well, they're called citizens here. So only citizens that are idle. So you'll notice here that we are getting population income of plus 31.5. That's from these 9 civilians. Now, the interesting thing is you'll also notice that we now have 5 more population slots, and we have plus 2 that population. So pretty much our citizens are making babies. Now, the interesting thing about this is that we are going to extract some of this wood. So I'm going to put a lumberjack here. Is there anywhere I can put a lumberjack here? Why can't I put a lumberjack here? I'm confused. There's some iron here as well. How about this? I can put this. Why could I put a lumberjack here? Oh, no, I can. That was weird. Oh, right. Yes. I'm sorry. When you go to put something down, it will be anywhere between red to green. So there's red, yellow, and green. And the color pretty much tells you how much of that resource is available. So if it's green, there's a lot of resource. If it's red, there's pretty much none, hardly. And if it's yellow, there's a little bit. So you'll notice that there's only 215 here. So this will allow me to actually explain some more about the citizens here. So again, we have 15 citizens. One of these citizens is being used, is it here? Yeah, one of these citizens might be used here. So before we make this example, let's put down another cottage, because we're going to want that anyway. Let's put you, we'll put you right here. This is fine. So we're now producing 58 gold because we have more citizens, right? So there's plus 49 income here. And you're still looking? Find anything else? We found some gold here. We found some mana here, which is nice. And you'll notice that now that when we hover over this island at the top there, we see that we have gold. It's not that much, only 162. So we can actually mine that out, and we totally will. So we now have a population cap of 20, and you'll notice that it's plus 2.8. You'll notice that as it goes up, this goes up because the amount of citizens available, I guess, to make babies are creating more population. But this is not currently working because there's no workers assigned. So if I want to put workers in here, I'm going to put 5 in here. You'll notice 2 things happen. First of all, the speed in which our population is increasing goes down, because these are workers, they're not citizens anymore. And our gold goes down because only citizens produce gold. Workers do not. So you have to manage these things. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. Can we upgrade yet? We can upgrade, but first I'm going to go to military. Actually, okay, this is going to require a castle too. So we're going to do this. We're going to do an upgrade here, which is fairly cheap. Trust me, it gets more expensive in the future. This is a builder's bounty, so this is actually going to, once we can get someone over here to actually get this, we'll get somewhere between of wood and stone of what it's saying there, which will be nice. All right, Now you'll notice that this lumberjack is working, and you'll notice that there's actually a chopping icon here, or an axe icon, and this is working on this. And when it's gone, and we'll actually just demolish this, which is interesting. And this is costing us 5 gold a day just to have this thing operational. All right, so we're gonna build a knight's garrison. We're gonna put this probably over here, sure. And again, this island, if you look up there at the resources, can support 3 cottages. So we're gonna go ahead and build another cottage. Uh-oh, we got something. People are suffering hunger. Oh yes, we're starving too. That's a thing. So we need to go to production, and we need to build, why can't we build this? Because we don't have enough stone. Okay, so, actually, we do have a problem here. See, I screwed up. So we're gonna build a stonemason and get some stone in here so that we can actually build, oh yes, and they're fired. Now, at this point, I'm gonna help him out, because I don't want him to die. So I'm using mana I have to attack that guy. So we're going to do this. We're losing population because I screwed up. We're going to throw population on this. And we're going to get some more stone, which you notice that we're pulling in here now. The plus 8.6, I don't know if that's per minute. I haven't been able to quite... I think it's actually per day. So, which is not per minute, you'll notice. And these are going... I've found literally no other connection to the day. I have no idea what the deal is. So, but that's fine. So we now have enough to build a farm. So we're going to do that up here. And we will probably build 2 of these the moment we can. We need 8 more stone here. Yep, this is the difference between playing a game by yourself and actually trying to commentate it at the same time, as you forget things. So we're going to go in here. Boom, we're going to go up here. Now, we only actually have 4 workers to run this at the moment. Oh, yeah, our empire's being attacked by this guy. Wait, who is this guy? Where is he coming from? Oh, he's a rebel. Yeah, rebels are showing up because of food issues. That's the only time I've ever seen rebels show up. There we go. All right. Now, you'll notice we're losing gold because we're actually using the majority, not the majority, we're using all of our citizens to work. Now, here's another interesting thing. You'll notice that we have no population growth, and that's because we have no citizens. Everyone's working, and I guess here in this particular world, when people work, they don't have sex. So, we're going to pop this down a little bit because we actually want, in fact, what we're going to do, I actually prefer to use this one up here, which just shows all of it, and this is actually, like, if we have 2 lumberjacks, this would be of 10. But I'm just going to pull all of these all the way down, and because I want them to increase population as quickly as possible. In the meantime, while that's happening, we're going to do another thing. We're going to go over here, this is plain walking, and we can do a magic eye. And what the magic eye will allow us to do is we can actually go temporarily, we can use mana to look at another island. You'll notice that this is a 248 and 269. I'm going to burn a little bit more here to look at this one. That's 1.2k and 197. There was actually some over here was 1.2, and yeah, this one's actually a little bit better. And this one's actually very close. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to go over here to bridges, and oh, is this one available? Oh, they must have updated this since I played the other day, because this wasn't even available in early access. So this is a stone bridge, but we're going to go with a wood one, and you'll notice that they have this thing here, and we can actually put a bridge between these 2 islands. Now, there's another way you can use, is it here? It's here, yeah. You can use the Gates of Tyre to actually build a temporary portal between 2 islands. And I don't know if there's a distance based on that. That may be the cost there. But yeah, you can build, you know, a portal over to here. If you want to get like an explorer over there just to do some geology, you can totally do that. I found it doesn't really make that much difference. You know, it's kind of like you might as well just do a thing. So we're gonna, I mean, you might as well just build a bridge. It's just easier that way. So we're gonna send the geologist over there, and we're gonna find out what's there. Now this will support 3 cottages, so we will probably keep this island. And yes, by saying keep this island, there's a way to get rid of islands, so that's a thing. So we're going to do that, and we're still having food production issues, so we're going to build another farm. Can we get one in here? Okay, now you'll notice that one of the issues about this is that There's not enough room to get this in here, but there will be once we get rid of some of this stuff. So we could get rid of some of this stuff now, but probably not. However, we do have this island over here, so I can just put one here because it is connected. Now, it has to be connected by a bridge or something else in order for workers to be assigned to it. So that's important. So we're up to 30-30, so I'm going to pop these back up so that we start getting some resources on these guys here. And you'll notice that as you get through the game, you'll want to be burning through resources on an island, so especially if you're going to use the island, so that you actually have the room to put stuff down, if that makes sense. Like this actual lumberjack was a weird placement. I shouldn't have done that. I should have used the space better. But yeah, so but as soon as for instance this only has 112 lumber left, if you see, and as soon as I'm sorry, 116, and as soon as it's gone, we can just demolish this and be done with it. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna assign workers. Now we're making enough food. Awesome. People aren't going to be starving. That's always good. All right, so and he's looking at this. You find anything good? Hasn't found any coal yet. Might find some more steel. We'll see. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and we have to watch our gold as well. But we're going to get some more workers in here. I'm going to put them here. And workers will usually end up paying for themselves. Not workers, I'm sorry, citizens will end up paying for themselves. But it is something that you kind of have to manage so you don't accidentally get into a spiral. We're doing okay on gold, though. We're pretty flush. We're making a pretty good income here, but these will... Because, see, each of these houses actually costs 6 per day. Now, the interesting thing is that there's some tech stuff, which you'll see in here. Once we start getting progress points, we can put these in here. And finance reform is huge, right? Because it decreases all your buildings by 2 gold each, which is a massive amount of gold. Right now, we're going to... We still have 10 people who are citizens, so they're going to be working on increasing population, which is exactly what we want. We're still producing enough food between these 2 farms, which is great. And because buildings have a certain base cost, and I do not believe that upgrading them increases their cost per day. So upgrading is pretty significant as opposed to just building more, because it's actually cheaper. I mean, you have a lot more upfront costs, right? So, for instance, that 33 gold there is significant, but if we build another cottage, it's going to be 5 gold a day, right? So that's this cottage is going to pay for itself in 7 days. If we just upgrade it as opposed to building a new one. So we're still searching for geology here. We did find some more gold. How much gold we got on here? Ooh, that is a lot of gold. Holy crap. Okay, so we're gonna go here, and can we do gold yet? No, we actually need an upgraded castle before we can build a gold mine. And what do we need to get the upgraded castle? We need a marketplace. Yes. So I'm gonna go here. Marketplace. A marketplace does primarily what you would expect. Normally in a marketplace, it allows you to trade resources and stuff. I'm going to try to put this in the middle. There's reasons for that, as you'll see in a moment, because sometimes certain resources require special placement, as you'll notice in a moment. So he's still doing this. We did not find any mana here, but we did find iron and gold, and he's looking for rubies now. All right, so that's built, so we should be able to... Can we upgrade this now? Great, we're going to upgrade our castle. This will be level 3. We're upgrading it to, which is nice. We also have this down here. There's 1.1... Yeah. 1.1, what is that? Stone there, so that's nice. So we're going to go ahead and build a bridge because we can. What do we find over here? There's 1.2 here. Now, since we have the mana, you'll notice that we can't build a bridge here. It's just too far. Even this one would be too far. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a magic eye because we need line of sight. And then we're going to go over to Awakening, and we're going to use this Arcane Currents. And we're going to click on this, and this is where it gets cool. And then we can move this island with magic. There we go. Oh, we're suffering hunger? Why are we suffering hunger? Oh, because these people are actually starting to be born. So when we just first created these cottages, there was no issue, right? Because there weren't anybody living in them. But now that the actual population is increasing, we now have a problem that we're not producing enough food. So we're going to do that. hopefully that gets done soon. Again, this game's a lot easier to play when you're not commentating. So, and not trying to cover all the bases. That's a thing too. All right, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna throw people in there. Boom. Now we're producing stuff, and hopefully we don't have any rebels. Do we have any rebels? Yeah, we do have a rebel. There we go. Okay, so he'll get taken care of there, and then we'll probably do this. Okay, so now we have moved this island, and now that we've moved the island, we can easily build a bridge to it. Isn't that nice? So we'll do that. I'm just gonna throw geology requests on both of those, and he'll get them done as he does. That's awesome. All right. Also, in this awakening thing, we also have the ability to pretty much terraform islands to be hospitable for us. We also have Sorceress Plantation, which will allow us to we can create it as a place of our choosing, which I'm not exactly sure how this works. I haven't used it yet. And then you have Ritual Implosion, which is expensive. It's 700 mana, which seems like a lot, but after you get going, it's not actually that much. I mean, it is, but it's not like crippling. There you can delete islands completely. Pretty much. It takes a while, but you can do it. Where's an under attack? Is this another rebel? It is. Okay. Let's burn through mana to get rid of this guy. We can't have rebels. We must maintain order. Right now, I'm going to go through and I'm gonna buy a knight. And knights, again, like explorers, they pretty much do their own thing. I'm going to repair this. Right. Now, we were going to build something. What were we going to build? Oh, yeah, so we're going to build a gold mine, which we cannot yet because we don't have enough wood. You'll notice that this is abandoned because we have no resources. Because the island has no more wood left on it. Fun times. But one of these, was it this one? It's this one. We can build a wood cutter right about here. Boom. And you'll notice that the geology thing, because it hasn't been done yet, because he hasn't got it done yet, simply... we don't need that in order to start mining the resources we already know about. So that's not a problem. In fact, what I'm going to do at the moment is I'm going to actually order... It costs 20. And I think, it doesn't say here, but I believe the daily on these is like 1 gold or 2 gold. So we're going to go ahead and grab that because it'll be good to have. And we should have a knight around here somewhere. Where is he? We did build that knight, right? You'll see him around here. Yeah, we do have one. He's around here somewhere. Anyway. All right, so we're making... Oh, and we're out of food again. How are we out of food again? We haven't built... Oh, because there's... Yeah, they're doing the thing. So what we're going to do at this moment is I'm going to upgrade this farm, which pretty much will allow us to put 5 more workers on it. We'll put workers on that. And all these are red, like this is red because we're actually having a production decrease because of hunger, you know, which is a thing. Okay, do this, we're going to increase this, and that should start giving us food, which is very nice. And we may, what does this require? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and upgrade these because we do not want to run out of food. And that's a thing. So we find anything here? We did find some steel, but no gold. So now you'll notice that we have 2 explorers because I built another one. So there's one working over here and one working over here. If I just put down one of these, I could actually spend 10 gold to send both of them over there and they would get it done twice as fast. Well, I assume it's twice as fast. I haven't actually like ran the numbers, right? Now you'll notice that as the stonemason is working through the stone resources, it's actually changed the model here, which is pretty cool. But you'll notice that he's not completely done. He's just close because I believe this is stone as well. But once this is gone, we can use this space, which is a thing. So we can now build a gold mine because we have the stuff for it. And you'll notice that it's all around the edges here, right? That's because gold mine, like steel and coal, hang off the edge, which is why I wanted to put the marketplace in the middle as opposed to on the side because I didn't want to block this. So I'm going to put one just like, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to put one right there. We have 50. We have 17 citizens who are not doing anything. Actually, we need to pop that up. There we go. Now we have 7 who are not doing anything. And why are we still making so little gold? What are we burning through here? Well, the building cost is -72. So yeah, we're burning stuff. Now we have a gold mine. We're gonna pop this up there. That's going to produce 33 gold from 5 workers. Now again, this is not an unlimited resource, but 4.4k will hold us for quite a while, but we're still losing gold. Isn't that amazing? It requires significant amounts of things. Now, remember, this is a practice mode, so there are barbarians, which we haven't ran into yet, but there's no other empires. Normally, you're going to have other empires who are going to be not only competing for resources, but attacking you. All right. So we have some gold here, and we didn't find any ruby or mana here, but they're looking for diamonds, and he's still looking over here. Now, once he's done here, we can probably send him over here. We'll see. All right, and how are you doing? We're doing here, 32, so this is almost done, and we can get rid of it. We do want some steel from here, though. Do we want to start upgrading our houses? Probably. Let's do this. This is actually a good way to increase your gold production as well, because increasing the houses, as I said, doesn't really cost you much on a day-to-day basis, but you're going to generate more population, and therefore you're going to make more gold if you're not having them work. So we're going to do that. Now, we only have 2 citizens, so the growth is not going to be much, but of course, you know, as they get one, it'll get better and better and better. So that's the thing. So you'll notice that we upgrade all these houses, and our gold didn't really drop much. I mean, as far as our burn rate, right? Well, our burn rate didn't increase, right? Okay, so what do we got here? We did find some coal. That's nice. More stone. All right. And did we... Okay, yes, we did build a lumberjack over here. We can go ahead. We're going to have the people. We're not going to have the people yet. But I'm going to go ahead and put a stonemason over here, because we are going to need stone. That's a thing. It's a very pretty looking game. I like it. I like it. These should be able to be upgraded again. Yeah, it only requires Castle 3. I think farms can only be upgraded 3 times. But yeah, and are you done yet? You are done. Okay, great. So now that this is done, actually, we can even put another farm here because we have space. Now, oh, and this is done. So we can come over here. We can kill this for 30 and kill this for 30. And now we have this space, which we might want to go through here and go, okay, let's put this on a steel over here. We'll put it over here because it just looks better, in my opinion. Right? We're going to put more people on this for farm. We're going to get some more stockpile on the food. Now, this stonemason is down here, but I don't want to put anyone on it because I want them to be creating more citizens, which is nice. What do we find over here? Oh, we found mana and ruby, which is nice. Ruby we're going to need for mage type stuff, which is going to be good. So when this hits 10, I'm going to go ahead and throw 5 on the stone production. Obviously, as you've been probably able to tell, is that wood and stone are like your more base level resources. And then you start to get into coal and steel on a little bit more higher level stuff. And then you get into diamond and ruby on the really high level stuff. So that's pretty much as you would expect, right? So we're up to 9. There we go. We're at 10. So I'm going to go ahead and throw some people on stone here. I didn't have to throw all 5, but, you know, why not? All right, so over here we do have, oh, wow, 241 a diamond is actually a lot of diamond. So we're going to do that. Has this been upgraded? No, this is only 1. 34. Let's go ahead and do this again. Now, what does this hold? This only holds 2 cottages. This holds 2 cottages. Usually, I kind of like... Now, this holds 3. So as far as... I've found that I don't know if it's necessarily worth to keep around only 2 cottages. And some of these will only hold 1, and I've actually seen some that hold none. It's not really worth it. Can I get in here? Awesome. Okay, great. So I'm going to go like right here. Pull this guy over here. That's just so cool looking. Yeah, good stuff. Awesome. All right, so look right here. Sword of Trials. Your empire's under attack. Who's it by under attack by? Oh, it's a dragon. Wonderful. Wow. I have actually, I know dragons are in the game, but I honestly have never seen a dragon. Holy crap. And that'll hurt my own people. Now that should actually stop him from attacking for a moment. Oh, I can't do that again for a while. Interesting. Wow. This guy's hardcore. No, I want you to die. Die. I will burn my mana just to kill you. Is he dead? I think he's dead. I don't want him coming back. But those come from nests, by the way. Which, yeah. Which you can capture, by the way, and then you can ride them. So that's fun. Okay, we have enough people. I'm going to throw people on the steel mine. So we're pulling in steel, which is nice. I'm going to start upgrading cottages again. But these get more expensive, obviously, as they go up, right? Actually, do they? Yes, they do. Those are 2. Had I upgraded these before? No, this one was 1. That's what it was, yeah. They get a lot more expensive. Like, this is 83, right? And requires steel. But, I mean, you know, population is pretty much your life. Literally and economically. So, that's what you want. All right, so this is, we're getting more lumberjack stuff here. I'm actually going to go ahead and get another knight because that dragon made me weird out a bit. I wish I'd placed these better, to be honest, but it's fine. All right, so we got here. We also can do watchtowers, which will watch things, and we can do wizard towers and marksman post, which these probably help a lot more for dragons, to be honest. That's going to cost us 5 a day. Yeah. We're going to watch our food here as these new citizens come online. What do we got over here? Oh, yes, we need to mark this for geology. Now, we have 2 explorers, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this up, and you'll notice that immediately we have 2 explorers coming over, which is pretty cool. And actually, I can go here, and I can do I have access to haste? I don't have access to haste. Sometimes it's fun to do a haste because it's a pretty large area of effect, and you can get the explorers over there a lot faster, which is nice. And you notice these knights are just here, and they're just, I don't think this actually helps them, but it looks cool. So to upgrade, we need fortified level 1, which means we're going to need more stone to do that. Yeah, and we do need to get to the next castle level. For sure. Oh, this is not good. Okay, this is one of the portals I was talking about, which means we now have barbarians over here. Crap. We're going to do this. Now, this will hurt everything, by the way. I'm running out of mana here. Yep. You'll notice my knights are very nonchalant, and they're like, yeah, we'll get over there eventually. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, this could be a problem. Yep. Freaking barbarians. This is why you need more mana. Actually, I'm gonna have a problem here. I'm definitely gonna have a problem here. We need to build more knights. Over to that guy. Okay, good. And now, yep, you need to go to that. Move that. Come on. Seriously? Shouldn't be that difficult. Okay. Now this goes somewhere, by the way. Where does it go? It goes over here. Interesting. So he's going to get rid of that. So this is how you can invade other people's lands, the same way that they're doing it with us. And this was jacked. Wonderful. That sucks. We need that gold mine, damn it. Put you over here. I'm going to repair that. Yes, I understand we can get them at the marketplace. Thank you for that. And this is another downside, right, of actually expanding too quickly. Not that I have, but this is another downside, is that, you know, you get closer to barbarians and other empires, and it takes longer for your people to move throughout the areas. So you actually, you know, you have extension issues. All right, and we are dropping on food, so we definitely need to upgrade. So we're going to upgrade that one, and we're at 105. So this one should take care of our food issues for the moment. This makes me want to really pull some more mana out just in case we don't have any. Oh wait, we do have some there. 143. Do we have a lot anywhere? No. Who's that? Okay, there is a significant amount of mana here, though. All right, so we're going to build a mana extractor. Put that right there. Let's increase food production. There we go. Good. What is this? Sword of Trials. Well, somebody go get it. All right. Getting this done. Boom. And you'll notice that our mana production goes up. Again, it's a weird game because in a lot of cases, like a lot of RTSs, you put down production buildings or you build stuff and you're not really planning on removing them later, right? But in this case, like, you don't want just dead space. So a lot of times you'll get something, you'll be like, okay, like this one here, right? This supports 2 cottages. I'm not going to build up this whole thing, keep this whole thing around just for 2 cottages. So my main goal is, for lack of a better term, I'm going to rape this island of resources, and then I'm going to destroy it, right? That's going to be my thing. Yeah, that's pretty much how it works. In fact, the 117 stone, I'm not even sure if that's worth getting at the moment. But I'll definitely grab the ruby, which I can put here. But you'll notice that all those areas were blocked, and that's because there's stone and trees here as well. So I'm gonna actually try to put this here, just because deleting resources without actually consuming them makes me feel weird. How about over here? There's 384 wood over here. Well, what is this? Stonemason? We're gonna put a lumberjack over here. Yes, we want to start pulling that out of there. 48 shouldn't take too long. Push you there to 22. Good. And I'm worried about getting, we did get that upgraded, so we need more stone. Which is good, because we actually have 10 people working on stone at the moment. And we're moving, right? We're moving those people over from being gold-producing citizens to being workers, so our gold income is going to drop. So it's a balancing act. So that's the thing. So we're at 40 there. We do have some diamond here, but we're not going to get rid of that until we actually get rid of some of this other resources. What do we have here? Oh, yeah, we do have the mana. There's nothing else huge here, although this does support 3 cottages, so there is that. Let's look up here. No, here. What do we got? This is a small island here. What do we got? And we'd have to terraform it. You don't have to terraform it, and I'm not exactly sure what the point is, to be honest. It may impact production a little bit, but I haven't been able to tell. 420. The thing is, sometimes you need to pull islands over just to get them out of the way, which is interesting. I guess what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull this over. Yeah, we can probably pull this one over as well. Thinking it'll fit here. One of the things I don't like about it is that once you start pulling an island over, it doesn't update the actual, like, availability map until it's there, so you can't quite tell. There we go. We'll do that. Okay, so we're going to pull over both of these. Going to throw a bridge here. Set the geology on that. And we're going to build another bridge as soon as we can. No, don't need that. Come on. Yes, Magic Eye expired, but it doesn't matter at this point. Okay, so we can't fit it there. We should be able to fit it here. Will that fit? No, we're having to do it here. Okay. That's fine, because I'm planning on keeping this one anyways, because of the cottages. So, oh, are they both going over here to do this? No, that's a knight going to get the other thing. I was like, that's odd. I didn't actually pop that up. Uh-oh, what is this? There's a barbarian over here. You'll notice that you can do that on. I can increase the reward on this as well, which is just kind of funny. It's like your knights. They need incentive. They're like, yeah, I'm not walking over the way over there. That's not gonna happen. Nah. All right. So we have rubies coming in. Where was it? Where's the diamond? Here. Yeah. We're getting... Okay, so you'll notice that the rubies are almost gone here. So what I'm going to do is, because I know that there aren't any other buildable spaces here at the moment, I'm going to toast this ruby mine, and we're going to replace it with a diamond mine. Not mined. Mine. Diamond mine. There we go. I can talk. I'm good at the talkings. We also need to get some coal, because we're not grabbing any coal. We're down to 22 citizens. Probably what I'm going to do is build some more cottages here. As close as possible. Be good. What do we got here? Still looking for stuff. What do you found? We have coal here. That's nice. What I'm going to do... Let's see. The diamond is actually going to take a little while. This is probably empty. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to kill this. We're going to put a diamond mine here. Dunk. And also, because there's enough wood here, it's going to take a while. I'm going to upgrade this lumberjack so that we can put more people on it. And we're going to have food issues here pretty soon. What was that? That's at 3. It's at 2. These are all at 2. Let me upgrade this to 3. You're going to need it. So this is here. Boom. Now we're pulling in some diamond. Very nice. We upgraded this yet? We can do this. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade the fortifications here. And you'll notice that it's going to build up fortifications, and they're going to look cool. Like, the game, honestly, as far as, like, a few of the things, like, I think there's a third bridge. And like I said, when I was playing this before, this wasn't available, and it said not available in early access. Or I guess it wasn't available yet, because it's available now, and it's still in early access. It's a very polished game. It's very polished for early access. It doesn't feel indie or anything like that. Not that there's anything wrong with indie games. I just, you know, so sometimes they have a certain feel, right? And this does not seem to have an issue. So, okay, we got there. So, yes, I increased this to a level 2, which allows me to put 10 people on it instead of only 5. So we'll start burning through this stuff faster, which is good because we're burning through the diamond. We're almost done with the stonemason here in a little bit. We probably need to grab the mana. I'm not sure if it's worth... Right, because that's always the balance, right? Is there's 143 mana on this island. It's going to cost us 42 gold, 25 wood, and 33 stone just to build the extractor. And then you have the lost gold, right? Or lost production of those 5 citizens. So it's like, is it worth it? Maybe, probably, just because mana is, you know, it's more rare than other stuff. You know, I mean, like this was what, like 600 when we put this down? That's actually pretty high. That's one of the higher ones that I've seen. So, you know, I'm gonna do it because I think overall it works. So we're gonna pop this up to 10. Boom, there we go. And I'm gonna probably upgrade these cottages, which means we're gonna need some more food. So I'm gonna upgrade these to level. Can't do that yet. Why is this? Because of stone. Yeah, need more stone. Which I'm burning. I have 2 stone maces running, but it's not quite enough. And this one's almost out. Boop, there it goes. We're gonna kill this. There are some early access UI stuff. Like, I wish that when a building was out of resources, it'd put an icon above it. Which it does have an icon. Like, if you build a new one and you don't have any workers, like this one, if I pull this down, It has an icon. And I wish it did that with a different icon when it was out of resources. That would be good. But yeah, so we're pulling the mana off this, we're pulling the diamond off this, and we're pulling the wood off this. So I don't really need to do anything other with this island. I just need to wait for these resources to be extracted, and then we're just going to get rid of the island, which I can't do right now. What does this require? Require castle level 4, which we're about to get. So we have the fortify level 1, but we need more stone. That's pretty much what it comes down to, which we're going to be using our stone to upgrade this when we have it. So yeah, and we need to pull in more food. There we go. Good. Okay, so what do we find on here? Oh, there's ruby on here. Oh, and there's some gold. That's not bad. We're still working on this one. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw some gold at this so that we get more people. More people's... Actually, do we get another one? Wait, do we lose one of our explorers? Oh, we did. I'm going to build 2 more explorers here. We don't have access to haste until we get the 4th castle. If we're gonna do that, how are we doing on stone? 92. Okay. With 30. The music, while being pretty, does need some more variety. I think that's hopefully something that they're going to resolve because, yeah, it's not quite. It does get repetitive pretty quickly. Alright, yeah, so we'll be through this mana soon, and that's a thing. And the diamond should be being pulled out of here, plus 23, plus 5. Yeah, the diamond should be, the wood should probably be out of here even before the diamond's done, to be honest. So that's a thing. Here we are pulling on the wood. We're pulling 11 a day, so I should be able to eventually. We should probably. Although that's going to take stone, and I need the stone for the moment. I need the stone. Do we need the stone at the moment? Yeah, we do. In fact, I need to up my stone production in general. How much stone's on here? You know, there's enough stone on here. I should upgrade the stone mason. How much stone do we have here? 250. Get rid of it there. There's some on there. There's a good amount of wood over here, by the way. Not enough stone to keep my eye on at the moment. Okay, so let's do this. Let's put a stonemason over here. And actually, I'm interested in checking the actual production. Because again, we haven't terraformed this, and I don't know if there's a point. What is that? That's a barbarian. Where are my knights? I need you to get over there, please. I can't do haste yet. Yes, run. Because the knights are coming. Well, they're supposed to be. Holy crap, you guys are slow. They're so slow. Alright, one of the things that we really need to get up... Where is it? Not Quarry. House of Scholars. There we go. That's going to take... What is that? -5. You know what? We need to get this up as quickly as possible, to be honest. In fact, I screw this up as well. You want to get this up as quickly as possible because House of Scholars is what starts generating you progress points. And again, that first tech is massive to your actual gold income. All right. Workers in there. Can we upgrade this yet? No, it requires Castle 4. Yeah. We can do this now, though. Let's do it. Yeah, because these come in very slowly, if you can't tell. Very. And like that first one, the first one is 100 points. Yeah, and that's how fast they come in. It takes a while. They're depleted. See, like example, he just said one of our stuff is depleted. Well, I kind of have to go figure that out for myself, right? I have to like hover over these and be like, which one depleted? I don't know where... There it is. Well, at least that's one of them. There we go. That's still running. We're not actually pulling reach. Okay. Let's get that. Can put some more stone in here. What else is left in here? Diamond, which we're doing. Wood, which we're doing. Okay. So we're just going to let those keep running. Stone's being pulled off. Oh, yeah. We need to get... Actually, what does this hold? Only 2. So we're not planning on keeping this island anyway. So we definitely want to get some coal out of here. And we will probably upgrade this to a 2nd level. Yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. All right. Well, this is running. Can we upgrade this yet? No, we're upgrading this. Are we done upgrading this? We are. What does this require? Stone. Yeah, we keep running low on the stone. The stone issues are real, people. They're real. All right. In fact, what was this? 2. Need stone for this, and I need this because I want to upgrade some more cottages, but we're not there yet. Yeah, these can be. Yeah. So level 3 is the top of the cottage chain. So yes, that's a thing. 29. What do we need for this? 100? Yeah. Okay. Wood's still going. Diamond is going. We're definitely going to be waiting on the diamond here. I'd like to upgrade this, but I don't want to use the stone yet. Because we need the stone here in order to get our cottages upgraded, in order to... Yeah, like, we're actually losing food right now. Upgrade that. Wait, why are we suddenly losing food? Not sure why that's a thing. Iron mine's still running here. 111. Yeah, that'll be done soon. And we also need to pull the gold and mana off this island as well. Yeppity yeppity. Deposits of wood on one of your islands is now depleted. Is it this one? Ah, it is. Okay. Boom. So wood here's done. So are we not pulling it? Okay, we're still pulling in wood somewhere. Where are we pulling it? Oh, is it here? It's here. All right. So wood's done here. Working on stone. Working on coal. We might want to get the iron off of here. We'll see. Where was the high wood? It was here. Yeah, so let's put wood here, 1.2k. It's not bad. Push those people there. Wonderful. We're doing on stone. Okay, so can we upgrade this? Yes. These are all level 3, right? Yeah. These are not. Oh, now we're kept on gold. We're gonna have a gold problem. But we are upgrading this, which means we should be getting more people in, which should help our gold situation. Yeah, pulling gold off there, 2.3k. Now I could upgrade this, but we're just gonna burn the gold faster, and I'm kind of using that a little bit to help our overall, you know. Did we get this in? We did. Okay, so we're. Oh, here we go. Bump. There we go. We're at 1.1k on wood, so it's not like a huge concern, but it is something. Okay, so coal is running. Yeah, we probably want to upgrade this. What are we waiting on? We're waiting on gold. Yeah. Yeah, diamond production takes so long. We might want to upgrade this just to get rid of this island to get something else in here. You know, I mean, maybe. It depends. All right, so I'm going to put a cut in here, and we're going to probably spread this across two episodes, because there's still some stuff I haven't got to show you that I'd like to show you that's worth seeing. But overall, it's a solid game. I really like it. Cool. Well, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed already, you should do that too. All right, bye-bye.